What is One Piece? A young man with stretching powers sails the world in search of a legendary treasure to become king of the pirates. Are you ready? Monkey D. Luffy is a young man who idolizes pirates and dreams of sailing the seas as captain of a legendary crew. Part of this dream includes finding the One Piece, the greatest treasure in the world left by Gold Roger, the once great pirate king who declared his treasure up for grabs just before his execution. Although a trip around the world will be dangerous, Luffy has the power to stretch his body to impossible lengths as he ate a devil fruit, a rare, one-of-a-kind fruit that grants a unique power to any who eats one. Armed with his skills, a worthy vessel, and a loyal crew of friends, Luffy will travel to the ends of the world, facing off against powerful foes, and defy the odds to become king of the pirates. One Piece currently has one of the longest running anime series with over 1,000 episodes and an equally long running manga. Oh, a pirate's life for me! What is Jujutsu Kaisen? A high school student curses himself to save his friends and joins a team of hunters dedicated to protecting people from curses. Ready? Let's expand our domains. Curses are tangible creatures born from negative emotions, intent on harming humans, yet are invisible to the untrained eye. It is from one such threat that student Yuji Itadori consumes a cursed finger to save his friends and becomes possessed by the cursed spirit Sukuna. Luckily, his unique control of the curse catches the attention of Satoru Gojo, and he is recruited into Jujutsu High, a school dedicated to training sorcerers to fight curses. But he soon finds himself involved in a war between the Jujutsu sorcerers and other curse users over the fate of humanity. Now Yuji must learn to fight and protect innocents from a threat they can't see while protecting himself from Sukuna's deadly plots from within. Jujutsu Kaisen currently has 2 seasons with more on the way in an ongoing manga series. A curse is the most cruel word. What is My Hero Academia? A young man gains powers from his idol hero and joins a training school in his dream to become the world's greatest superhero. Ready? Let's be heroes! In a world where everyone is born with a superpower quirk, Izuku Midoriya is known as quirkless, until he gets the attention of his favorite superhero, All Might, who recognizes his potential. All Might passes his own super strength powers to Midoriya, and helps him gain admission to UA Academy to become a professional superhero like himself and learn to harness his powers. This will help him face off against the League of Villains, who aim to disrupt society, while being backed by All Might's greatest enemy, known as All for One. Luckily, young Midoriya has a team of heroes ready to fight beside him as he aims to inherit All Might's title of Symbol of Peace and world's greatest hero. My Hero Academia currently has 7 seasons with the 4th movie coming soon, and a still running manga about to wrap up. Go Beyond! Plus Ultra! What is Demon Slayer? A young man and his sister join a secret organization of demon hunters to protect innocents and find their family's murderer. Ready? Just breathe. Tanjiro Kamado was out selling coal when he returned home to find his entire family killed by a demon and his sister Nezuko turned into one herself. Luckily, they are found by a demon slayer who spares Nezuko and offers Tanjiro the opportunity to join the Demon Slayer course. Tanjiro trains in the sword using breathing techniques that grant him special skills to kill demons with the help of his heightened sense of smell that allows him to detect critical striking points. The siblings travel together with other slayers to hunt down demons terrorizing villages, look for a cure for Nezuko, as well as search for the demon who personally killed their family. Demon Slayer currently has 4 seasons with 2 movies bridging gaps between seasons and a fully completed manga series. Set your heart ablaze! What is Konosuba, God's blessing on this wonderful world? A teenage boy dies and is transported to a fantasy world accompanied by a goddess only to find that adventuring is not as fun as he thought. Ready? There's fantastic days ahead. Kazuma Sato is a shut-in student when he dies unexpectedly the one day he goes outside and meets the goddess Aqua, who offers to send him to a fantasy world to defeat the Devil King. But when she offers him his choice of an advantage in the new world, Kazuma chooses Aqua herself when she openly mocks him, thus binding them together until they complete their mission. Although excited at first, Kazuma soon loses his enthusiasm as he learns the fantasy world offers him no benefits and his companions, especially Aqua, are practically useless and cause him no end of trouble. Now Kazuma must stumble his way through adventure while avoiding any real work and magical explosions in hopes of getting himself home. Konosuba is currently on its 3rd season with 1 movie, an ongoing manga, and a completed light novel series. Oh my goddess. What is Attack on Titan? A young man joins a military force dedicated to destroying gigantic monsters and freeing humanity from becoming their food. Ready? Time to gear up. What's left of humanity has been closed off behind city walls from the Titans, towering giants intent on eating every living person in sight. But when the colossal Titan breaks down these walls, Eren Yeager's entire life is upturned and he joins the military scouts to get revenge on the monsters. Trained in the use of specialized mobility equipment, Eren and his friends take to fight back to the Titans on the front lines. But when he discovers a unique power and a secret behind the Titan's creation, he finds he will have to fight off more than just giant monsters. It's up to Eren to discover who is friend or foe and find the best path for humanity's future. Attack on Titan has a completed anime series with 4 seasons, including 2 finale specials and a completed manga series. Dedicate your hearts! What is Spy Family? A spy, an assassin, and psychic must form a makeshift family for work while hiding their secret identities from one another. Ready? Mission start! Lloyd is an undercover spy working on a mission to engage with a potential traitor to his country. Yor is a highly skilled assassin as part of a secret organization known for getting results. Anya is a young orphan who underwent secret experiments to make her telepathic. In order to complete his mission, Lloyd must maintain the cover of a family man, so he adopts Anya and marries Yor in a marriage of convenience as the Forger family. Although none of them, other than Anya, are aware of each other's true goals, if caught, they will be marked as traitors to the nation and imprisoned indefinitely. And yet, they remain dedicated to becoming a happy family and protecting each other as best they can in a dangerous world of deception. Spy Family currently has 2 seasons of anime and a feature film and an ongoing manga series. Sometimes family is what you make of it. What is Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation? A loser NEET dies and is reincarnated in a fantasy world where he aims to live his best second life mastering magic. Ready? Let's live our best lives! A middle-aged, jobless loser is kicked from his home after his family finally runs out of patience and he is killed by a speeding truck in a rare act of altruism. Dying with the realization that he has wasted his life, he suddenly finds himself reborn in the fantasy world of swords and sorcery with his adult memories intact. Now renamed Rudius Grey Rat, he becomes determined to live out his second life as best he can and discovers a rare talent for magical spellcasting. His skills garner enough attention to declare him a prodigy as well as open up new opportunities to grow his abilities as a mage and as a teacher. Now Rudy must navigate his new chance at life in a world teeming with talented figures and make a name for himself as a world-class mage. Mushoku Tensei is currently on the second half of his second anime season, a completed original light novel series, and a manga adaptation. Sometimes reincarnation is a journey of the soul. What is Kaiju No. 8? A service worker joins a giant monster hunting organization after he's suddenly able to transform into one himself. Ready? Here there be monsters. Giant monsters known as kaiju have appeared all over the world, with Japan establishing the Anti-Kaiju Defense Force to defend their home. Kafka Hibino was part of a crew responsible for clearing monster corpses when he swallows a tiny kaiju and suddenly transformed into one himself. Despite his monster form being hunted, Kafka seized this chance to finally join the defense force to keep a promise made with a high-ranking childhood friend. Now a member of Division 3, Kafka must use his kaiju knowledge and powers to fight while trying to keep it a secret from the very organization he works for. But when the kaiju attacks start getting more calculated and intelligent, it may be up to Kafka to save not only his division friends, but the rest of the world. Kaiju No. 8 has its first anime season currently running and an ongoing manga series with a spin-off. Beware that when fighting monsters, you yourself do not become one. What is that time I got reincarnated as a slime? A salaryman is killed, then reincarnated as a slime monster in a fantasy world that seeks to bridge monsters and humans in peace. Ready? Let's get slimy. An ordinary worker is stabbed on the streets, but after hearing a strange voice in his dying moments, he suddenly awakens in a cave as a slime monster. As a slime, he finds he has the ability to absorb other creatures and objects to gain their powers and skills as well as change his shape. He soon encounters the storm dragon Veldora, but manages to befriend the creature and is renamed Rimuru Tempest before being absorbed by the slime. Eventually, the slime ventures out into his new fantasy world and meets other monsters who he befriends after showing off his collection of absorbed abilities. Gathering together, Rimuru now seeks to establish a haven for monsters to develop connections with humans and protect them from evil forces who seek to do them harm. Reincarnated as a slime has a third anime season running with a movie in addition to an ongoing light novel series and manga adaptation with spin-offs. He's not a bad slime. Slurp!